everyone, it's Darksick here again. Welcome back for another video. I hope you're all enjoying the Ashes of Outland expansion. I'm having a lot of fun, but I'm taking things nice and slow. Just playing a series of decks that I'm currently enjoying. One of those decks is PyroT3chnica's. I hope I've pronounced your name correctly. I don't know how to pronounce the number 3 in your name. PyroT3chnica's Reno Warlock. And this deck is designed to tackle aggro, especially in the current meta with Reno Hunter running wild. So you've got Gluttonous Ooze, Acidic Swamp Ooze, so double ooze to tackle those weapons. You've also got the Broodmother in this deck for a little bit of additional healing. Galocka Crawler for any pirates that you may encounter, so Pirate Warrior is still out there. So all in all, good against aggro. I played this deck before the Demon Hunter nerfs went live, and I faced 5 Demon Hunters in a row and 5 wins. Really, really happy with that result. We're going to look at a couple of those games in a moment. Against slower decks, I think you run into a bit more of a problem. Against Mage, Quest Mage, I guess if you can get to a point where you've played your taunts, killed off your taunts, and like Void Lord, and play Blood Reaver Gul'dan, N'Zoth, get the taunts back, maybe that helps against the giants, but you've got to be able to get to that point. And getting to that point, outlasting a quest mage can be a challenge, particularly since quest completion can occur on turn 5 or turn 6, and then suddenly the giants come down and you have no hope of winning. That can be a problem. But regardless, let's look at the deck in action now against a Demon Hunter.
Versus Illidan. This ends now. Your soul shall be mine.
Your soul shall be mine. 2 6-drops. I want to keep PyroT Defender. I like that card for its healing value. Yes, it's expensive to keep, but if we get to turn 6 and we play it, that is decent healing to get that can get us back into the game. I value that against a Demon Hunter. It's a double-layered taunt as well. Hey, I thought I got rid of you. Why are you back in my hand? Yeah, Broodmother there saying, nah, I want to be in your hand. I want you to play me on turn 6. Not that PyroT Defender. But yes, PyroT Defender, double layered taunt. Because of the reborn effect, which is pretty good. I think we kill that. That is 3 damage that won't be hitting my face next turn. It was either that or tap. And our objective here is to just limit the amount of damage that he does to our face. We're just going to outlast him. And if we can outlast him, we survive to our N'Zoth turn, to our Gul'dan turn, and we just win the game. I think that is the general strategy. Clear the board, survive. As basic as it sounds. There's a slow turn. Well, we can match him with that. We can have a slow turn of our own. Just tap. But Sense Demon's really good pickup here. If we're lucky, we'll get the Void Caller. If we're unlucky, we'll pick up just Mal'Ganis and the Void Lord. He is really thinking this through. Respect to my opponent for thinking. Since I assume he's meant to be the aggressive deck.
Demons. Demons.
Still thinking. Thinking about demons? Thinking about whether to play a demon? Oh yeah, look, he played a demon. That's got 3 attack. And that's going to keep growing. Oh dear. We did not get the Void Caller. As predicted, Mal'Ganis and the Void Lord. That's fine though. We have tools to deal with what he does. Dark Skies will be very, very helpful. We have the Ooze to destroy a weapon.
I grow impatient.
And then that will tide us nicely into turn 6 for either Reno or PyroT3 Defender. I don't think he's going to be able to do that much damage to me by turn 6. That would force me to play Reno.
I see his weakness.
Well played.
Okay, finally made a decision.
We're with you.
I guess it's understandable. It's a new class. People are getting used to it. Okay, we're in a good spot here. I don't think there's going to be any need to play Reno next turn. He's not going to be able to do that much damage to us. Which means it could be PyroT3 Defender. Or the Broodmother, to be honest.
All I see is weakness.
Right, here he goes again.
We're with you.
PyroT3 Defender is 6 mana, and we had 6 mana, so happy to play that. We also get the healing from it twice. I guess Ziliax does something similar
What must be done?
and would have killed the 4-2. Okay, maybe Ziliax was better, but I would have floated 1 mana. But is that relevant? Does that even matter? Do I need to be so worried about floating a mana here? I don't think so.
Unity, precision, primitive.
So our life total is very, very healthy at this stage of the game. I don't think we have anything to worry about. We're working our way towards Voidlord. Voidlord is going to be fantastic for us. It's going to block that aggression completely.
Our enemies will fall.
Oh, Sacrificial Pact. I mentioned earlier that this deck was teched heavily against aggro. Sacrificial Pact, yeah. Just really, really good at not only killing one of your own demons for a sudden health gain, but killing an enemy demon too. And Demon Hunter plays demons. So Sac Pact is just really good at dealing with a massive demon threat that they play. But I want to hold it back for the right moment.
I grow impatient.
For the right demon. A big, big demon, ideally. Anyway, Broodmother blocking the way for that 7 damage. Is he going to trade?
Demons?
Or does he have a way to deal 6 damage from hand? That's the question. Once again, doing that thinking. Oh wow, hulking overfeed. Interesting. It can attack again. I think I need to kill that. Yeah, that was a good use of Sack Pact. So, Void Lord down on the board. Now setting up for a future Mal'Ganis turn, once he kills it, and we get the tokens down. Maybe he runs a silence effect, there's always that possibility. Do Demon Hunters have a class-specific silence card? I think they do. If memory serves correct. And at this point in the meta,
Halt! Who goes there? Halt! Who goes
a lot of
there?
people experimenting with Demon Hunter. So I guess we haven't found the optimal build yet. But double Hench Clan Thug. Right, get through that. Oh, targeting Mal'Ganis. That doesn't kill Mal'Ganis. Still doesn't kill Mal'Ganis. Didn't you know? Mal'Ganis? He's eternal? Oh. Oh, okay. He's dead. We mourn the loss of Mal'Ganis. How very sad. But now, look at our hand. Look at all of the resources that we have. Look at his hand. He's exhausted most of his resources.
Death does not scare me.
And I think we could afford to play one ooze here. We have another one in hand for insurance, if needed. But now we just overwhelm him with minion pressure.
Gaze into the nether.
Oh wow! Now that's a dragon! Whose name I can't even pronounce, so I won't attempt it. That's really cool, actually.
I am the iron hand of the winds.
Yeah, let's just keep that silenced. Or dormant, sorry. Wrong keyword there, dormant. Okay, pushing the aggression. And if we need to put it to sleep again, we can. Now let's not forget, there is a Zephyrus in our hand, so perhaps we can find lethal with a Pyroblast maybe, or a Fireball.
I grow impatient.
I was trying to think of a way out of
I
this.
grow impatient.
I don't think there's a way out. And maybe if that dragon had summoned a couple of legendaries with Taunt, maybe?
Well,
Time grows short.
Has he rage quit? I think he's rage quit. Well, that's good going. Making a Demon Hunter rage quit. I'll take that.
justice is mine!
Okay. Didn't even need Zephyrus for lethal.
Your soul shall be mine.
Okay, let's look at another Demon Hunter game. Swampoos, good keep. They run weapons. Myve Shadow Song. I really dig this card. To me, it feels like one of the strongest cards in the set. Just its ability to deal with a taunt minion in particular, I think is especially crucial. To find lethal. Or, in the case of this deck, because we are a slower, more controlled style of deck, to deal with a significant enemy threat that you don't have other tools that can deal with it. You know, if you're lacking a Kazakus potion, if you're lacking a Zephyrus, Myve buys you a little bit more time. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that card.
Death does not scare me.
I'm happy to coin that out there, using that coin. I know the coin is a valuable resource. Happy to use it if it stops what is currently 6 damage
Get far.
coming to my face. And of course with the hero power, that would be 8 damage from those 2 minions. Right, heal for 8. I'll take it.
Regret imprisoning me.
Oh dear. Dormant for 2 turns. When it awakens, it deals 10 damage, randomly split. Huh. That could be painful. That could be painful. Yeah. Sometimes Deathlord
See his weakness.
can hurt you badly. Bringing out something disastrous.
We're with you.
Okay. It's only turn 4 and this board is looking pretty scary.
Your wish is my
Alright. Give me an answer. Cleave. Cleave deals with both of the active minions on that board. However, it doesn't deal with that. It doesn't deal with that 10-6. Now thankfully we have Plague of Flames available to us. We just need to pick our moment and hope he doesn't play more stuff. No? That's an incredibly slow turn from him. Well, time for a potion. Right. Goodbye to the board. So with Reno in hand, I feel very safe, I feel very secure. And I don't think we're going to have any trouble outlasting him.
Our enemies will fall.
Okay. Do I need to Reno here though? I could play the Kazakus potion. See, playing the potion gets rid of it. Playing Reno does not get rid of it. But do I care about it?
Gonna be rich.
I don't care. It's only 7 attack. I have 30 health. Reno can trade into it if needed. And actually, I want to get a bit more value on the Kazakus potion. I want a wider board that I can kill. That's the line of thinking there.
I will have vengeance.
Interesting. Ouch! Wow! That's a lot of damage. We were at 30, and now we're at 16. Suddenly. Make that 20. So that's a sort of a glimpse, I think, into the aggressive power of Demon Hunter. That Kazaka's potion killed 2 things. We got a little bit more value on it. I'll take it. Not feeling especially threatened by the 1/1s. I mean, what are they going to do to me? Swamp Ooze on that weapon may have felt like a bit of a waste, but at this point, I get something on the board.
Serve your master.
And I think board presence now, at this stage of the game, is important. Wow. Wow! That's a lot of card draw. But he had to work very, very hard to get through the taunt. But now his hand is refilled, he's got the resources now. Maybe that will make this game a little bit more interesting. A little bit more challenging, perhaps. Okay. At the very least, he hasn't developed much onto the board, so... Is it time? Yeah. It's time for the Void Lord. Let's see if there's a silence effect in that hand. He drew a lot of cards, so if there is a silence effect in his deck, perhaps he's drawn it.
You will regret imprisoning me.
Don't have to worry about that for 2 turns. Do you know what? I'm thinking Brand Zola on this Void Lord. Just creating one roadblock after another for him to deal with. I think that is a good plan.
Serve your master.
Interesting. What purpose does that serve? I guess he's weakened it? And they may finish it off next turn? Okay, while we've got the opportunity, let's do this. And, you know, that must feel so bad for him. He invested all of that to weaken the Void Lord, and now I've just put 2 back to hand. That's beautiful.
The weak shall perish!
All I see is weakness. We're with you.
Right, that is going to awaken, and we're going to take a bit of damage, potentially. So what is the play here?
Come closer.
Do we just clear the board? I think this is fine. And the reason this is fine is moves his board, gets us the Void Walkers that are going to absorb some damage.
Cowards, your doom has come.
Alright, they absorbed a little bit of damage.
Gaze into the
Oh.
find your power.
Oh wow, there he is again. I really, really want to play him. How do you pronounce that name? Nethrandomus? Is that how you pronounce it? Having a go here?
This will be a massive killing.
So we're going card for card with him, stopping him from getting a foothold on the board.
Evil cannot hide from me.
That card draw is pretty cool, pretty insane as well. And I can see how that would potentially give the Demon Hunter an advantage in a mirror match or against another aggressive opponent. Is it as broken as Divine Favour though in Paladin? I don't think so. Yeah, if there was ever something that needed nerfing, Divine Favour.
Now I am complete.
No, he's not targeting my face. That's good. He's trying to fight for this board. Wow. Well, it's time for Mal'Ganis. So in our previous Demon Hunter game, Mal'Ganis died. He thought he was eternal, but he was not. Let's see if he can survive through this game. Because realistically, if this Demon Hunter wants to get through to my face, he needs to kill Mal'Ganis.
I grow impatient.
Oh, he's actually out of cards. I've just noticed. That's brilliant. We've actually run him out of most of his resources there. All he's got is what's left in hand.
Well played.
And I don't think that's going to be impactful enough to deal with this board and to kill me. And to think, we've still got Gul'dan in hand. We've still got N'Zoth to come. Is this going to be another Rage Quit? Is this what this Renolock deck is going to specialise in doing? Making Demon Hunters Rage Quit. Maybe that should be the video title. Making Demon Hunters Rage Quit.
I grow impatient.
Yeah.
Your opponent's left.
Okay. Okay, let's look at something a bit different. So, Deathstalker Rexar. This, ladies and gentlemen, is when you know that things have got serious, when your opponent plays Rexar. So you've seen this deck outlast Demon Hunters. What about Deathstalker Rexar?
This will be a massive
Because we are facing a Reno Hunter here. And Duin, if you're watching this, I think you would be proud of my opponent playing Reno Hunter. And he's done a good job so far. He's put me under a fair bit of pressure. Yeah. Face is indeed the place, of course. Really happy to see Call of the Wild seeing more play now, actually. It's a good card.
Unity Precision. Perfection. Primitive.
And one of the things that's scaring me at the moment is the secret that's up, not being able to decipher what it is.
Primitive.
Oh wow. Well, this is a good defile turn for me. Now against the Demon Hunters, you saw me running them out of threats, running them out of cards, just healing up. The problem against Reno Hunter though is Rexar. That hero power is just a resource generator. Build a beast can just get him big bodies that he can put onto the board that I can't deal with, or that I don't have an answer for, a solution for. Build a beast can find him answers or solutions to big threats that I put on the board. So the longer this game goes on, I think the harder it will be for me, depending on what beasts he finds, or discovers, or builds. He's just going to amass a collection of different beasts that will provide him with answers in given situations. Although,
My hand is
that's a slow turn. Just 3 secrets. As in, he hasn't put anything on the board. That makes me happy. Huh.
I don't like this place.
I don't like this place. Oh dear. Right. That's a beast that's given him an answer to a problem. Alright. What are we going up against?
Handle
Handle
it.
it. Okay. We handled it. But that's a 7-9 sitting on the board. It's probably going to hit us in the face. Unfortunately, Mal'Ganis, I have news for you. You're not eternal in this game. You were in the last game, not in this one. We're inviting a trade here with the 7-9. Unless he has a way of killing Mal'Ganis from hand. Maybe he's got a charging zombie beast that he can throw in. He doesn't. More secrets. Oh, bit of healing. Thanks to the Broodmother. 9 cards left in our deck. You can see them on the right hand side. And this is where the choices and the decisions really matter. And this is sometimes where I really falter. So Dark Skies, was that the right play? Just dealing with that small board? Should I have waited for something a bit more substantial to have been played?
Life and hope of world fighting.
Like that. Although to be fair, I don't think Dark Skies is going to do enough against... Oh, okay, only 2 dragons, not 3. We try again with Mal'Ganis. Mal'Ganis number 2. You were not expecting that, were you? Oh, that's the one he held back. The small dragon. He's playing it smartly. He knows that I can clear boards, so he's not overcommitting. But for the second time this game, Mal'Ganis has traded with a big minion. And... oh god. Oh goodness gracious, he plays that naturally in his deck. Huh. Magtherodon. Wow. That's gonna really hurt us. It's really, really gonna hurt us. Well, maybe we don't have to worry about it for now.
Keep him banished! Keep him banished!
Doomsayer would be a bad call here. It would kill the 1/3s, and then we'd have to contend with something far too big. Is he going to clear this board somehow? Oh god. Oh god. That's a board clear.
Unleash!
Well, that's a 12-12. Huh. Getting a bit scary here. Oh god, that charges as well. Okay, we have options.
A body forged in blood and shadow.
I'm going to go with Gul'dan. Unfortunately, we don't get a Void Lord back, but what I'm counting on is our opponent having to trade the 12-12 into the 8-10. Oh, and double Mal'Ganis on this board, by the way. Huh. Okay, our board is in a bit of trouble. Okay, he can't kill the second Mal'Ganis. That's pretty good. And Void Crusher as well. Back with a vengeance. So, according to Deck Tracker, Dart Trap and Rat Trap?
Void calls to the void. The master gave me many gifts.
Okay, Xavius on the board. I'm not hero powering because of Dart Trap. That's why I didn't hero power. Do I care about Dart Trap? Or is it actually Dart Trap? Have I just completely lost track of the secrets? Maybe the deck tracker's lying to me, I don't know. But, Zul'jin! This is pretty big for him. Oh, of all the things, it targets Mal'Ganis. Of all the things. Okay. We just wipe this board, I think. Yeah.
I know what you did.
And he's got a Christmas tree active here. Keladin clears the board.
Come closer and burn.
That's a great entrance. And we will hero power. Wait. It's not Dart Trap? But Deck Tracker told me that on that earlier turn there were two secrets. Rat Trap and Dart Trap were the only two secrets that were highlighted as potentially active. And there were two secrets. But Dart Trap hasn't triggered. And I assume it's supposed to trigger when the enemy hero powers, right? I'm quite confused here.
Does not scare me.
Anyway, still has a lot of resources in hand. I assume a few of those are zombie beasts that he's built, but now he cannot build more beasts. He is limited to the 2 damage hero power, which is still pretty good because you could target minions with it. But
I'm almost out of cards.
he is going to be limited with his resources now. I remember back to playing Reno Hunter a while back, and I remember reading about the ordering and wanting to play Zul'jin first and Rexxar second in long games. Alright, we're out of cards. So, I want this Void Lord down, and I want it to die. Because we have N'Zoth. I was also hoping that more of these Void Walkers would stick, because we have Plague of Flames. No. Okay. He's killed them all. And here comes the fatigue. Now thankfully our hero power is going to help us survive fatigue. Natalie, Celine, Tyrion and Flare. I like all of these options here. Natalie Celine kills King Crush. Flare destroys a lot of secrets. Tyrion is just cool because he's Tyrion.
Void is filled with many whispers.
Natalie Celine. I believe that is my first time playing her. So it was worth it just for that. Killing King Crush was a bonus. Again, going card for card. But deal with this. 7 minions on board that need to be dealt with. And Zola for the N'Zoth replay. So, despite him having the value with the zombie beasts earlier, we have managed to regain control of this game, and this should win it for us. If the ordering had been different, if he had played Zul'jin first and then Rexxar, would the outcome be different? Would he now still be generating beasts that can provide answers to board states? Would that be the case now if Deathstalker Rexxar was still in play?
Nicely done.
Because Zul'jin is what? Meant to be a finisher? He's meant to help end the game. Particularly with Call of the Wild being recast.
Away, intruder!
I feel sorry for that Chromagus. It's going to get him no value. That's actually pretty handy. It gets me some healing from the minions that have died. And I'm just going to play it safe here. I'm just going to be careful.
I must feed now.
Why risk it all for a little bit of face damage when I've got all this healing available to me on the board, healing from my hero power? Let's just keep the board under control and, you know, not risk it in case there are nasty surprises sitting in his hand. Let's just be careful here. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Take some face damage. He knows I've got second copy of N'Zoth. But he's not conceding, which I find interesting. Oh, okay, forgot about that. Forgot completely about that.
Look at me.
Okay, absolutely fine. Right, the end is coming. There are 2 secrets up, but the deck tracker just says Rat Trap. What? What is the other secret? So, killing off the Void Lord lets me now play N'Zoth. And that's game over. We take 7 fatigue next turn. He's doing 2 damage here, so it's 9 damage total. It's not enough to kill us. Not enough to kill us. But the damage we can do to his face now, yeah, is enough to kill him. Wow, that was a really, really fun game against the Reno Hunter. So, what does this video prove? It proves that this deck can beat aggressive decks. In fact, it specialises in beating aggressive decks. You can beat a Reno Hunter if you manage your resources carefully enough, even with their Builder Beast hero power with Deathstalker Rexar. This deck is untested against Quest Mage, and I wouldn't want to test this deck against Quest Mage because I wouldn't feel confident in my ability to win. It is a race against the Quest Mage, I guess. A race for you to get your big taunts down and get them killed off, and then to play Gul'dan and N'Zoth to put barriers in place because you want to have those barriers on your board for when they complete the quest and then get those giants down and then start having to trade with those giants into your taunt minions. I guess if you manage to get to that point, you potentially win the game. If you don't manage to get to that point, i.e. if they complete the quest within 5 or 6 turns and then start jamming giants down, you probably lose. So yeah, maybe we will run into a Quest Mage in the future. I hope we don't, though. That's the thing. Give me more Demon Hunters. Yeah, this deck is undefeated against Demon Hunters. So, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. Tomorrow's video will feature Astral's Flame's Discard Lock. That's right, a deck that he managed to hit Legend with. I'm going to give it a try on the ladder, and we're going to see how it fares. So, until tomorrow, take care, everyone. Please stay safe and enjoy the Ashes of Outland expansion.